Solving this problem might be tricky now, but it's exactly how your brain learns to think faster and sharper, so make sure to keep going. You're presented with the series of shapes and numbers. The numbers are 3, 9, 27, 8, 4, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select your answer out of 4 possible choices: A1, B2, C3, or D4. Remember, we're here to sharpen your skills, but first you need to give it a try on your own. And just like on a real test, I'll set a timer. Make sure you lock in your answer before time runs out. And once you finish, we'll walk to the solution together. Let's go ahead and get started. Are you ready? The typical way to solve these types of challenges is to detect the pattern, or maybe I should say 2 variations of one pattern. And I truly hope that with the hints you were able to detect it yourself. Let's take a close look at the shapes and numbers. If we go from the left to right, you see that the shape sizes are increasing, and the numbers are increasing as well. Numbers are 3, 9, and 27. Then there are 2 shapes of the same size, and the numbers in those shapes are 27 and 8. And then the pattern reverses, and numbers start decreasing. If you've noticed that, it's very easy to detect the pattern. In fact, next number is calculated as the previous number multiplied by original number in the sequence. For example, 3 multiplied by 3 equals 9. In fact, numbers represent 2-directional sequence toward the middle, which increases from left until the middle, and then reverses. Let's start from the left. 3 multiplied by 3 equals 9. 9 multiplied by 3 equals 27. At this point, pattern reverses, and we need to start from the right. Can you calculate what would be missing number multiplied by missing number equals 4? 2 missing numbers equals 4. If it's too difficult for you to calculate, we can try it another way. 4 multiplied by missing number equals 8. So the missing number can be calculated as 8 divided by 4 and equals 2. Let's verify it. 2 by 2 equals 4. And the correct answer here is choice B, 2. Tackling this problem is like painting the masterpiece of your achievements. With each stroke of determination, you're bringing your vision to life. So keep painting. Your persistence will definitely pay off. You're presented with the pyramid. The pyramid has numbers inside. The second row starts with the numbers 12 and 20. The third row has numbers 4, 8, and 12. And then the third row has numbers 1, 3, 5, and 7. Your goal is to calculate the missing number in the top and select your answer out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 27, choice B, 28, choice C, 29, and last but not least, choice D, 32. Here's an approach of what we're gonna do. You go at your own pace, just like you would on a real test. Take your time to thoroughly consider the problem. Rule out incorrect options and double-check your final answer. When you're finished, we'll review it together, and I'll walk you through the solution step by step. Time's up. Are you ready with your answer? The pattern here is extremely simple. Number on the top is calculated as the sum of bottom numbers. Let's look at the example to better understand it. 1 plus 3 equals 4. 3 plus 5 equals 8. 5 plus 7 equals 12. By the way, I tried to confuse you by presenting the numbers from top to bottom. Was I successful? Please let me know in comments. With that in mind, let's get to the magic moment. The moment when we calculate the missing number. 12 plus 20 equals 32. So the correct answer here is choice D, 32. I hope you would agree with Helen Keller, who famously remarked that character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. Only through experience of trial and suffering can the soul be strengthened, ambition inspired, and success achieved. You are presented with 4 shapes. There are numbers under each shape. The first shape has number 33. The second shape has number 44. The third shape has number 55. and then comes the shape with the missing number. You need to calculate and select the missing number out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 77. Choice B, 99. Choice C, 111. And last but not least, choice D, 132. I need to remind you that facing a challenging question in the assessment test can feel daunting. But remember, every obstacle is an opportunity for your growth. Take a moment to gather your thoughts, trust in your abilities, and approach the question with determination and resilience. Together, we will navigate through this challenge and emerge stronger on the other side. Are you ready to show your answer? And the answer in this question is much simpler than you think. To calculate the number associated with the shape, you need to multiply the number of shape sides to 11. Let's look at the example. The first shape is the triangle. Triangle has 3 sides, 1, 2, and 3. And to calculate the number associated with triangle, we need to multiply 3 by 11, and the associated number is 33. Let's look at other shapes. The second shape is square. Square has 4 sides. 4 multiplied by 11 equals 44. The next shape is pentagon. Pentagon has 5 sides. 5 multiplied by 11 equals 55. And now comes the most interesting part. Did you know that the shape with 12 sides is called the decagon? And to calculate the number associated with the decagon, we need to multiply 12 by 11, and the end result of this is 132. So the correct answer here is choice D, 132. One has to acknowledge that we need to think of this question as a friendly competition with ourselves. Every correct answer is a personal victory, and you're on the track to set a new high score in the game of knowledge. In this question, you're presented with 6 containers. 3 first containers are filled with liquid, and you need to rearrange the containers by touching only one of them. This question seems unsolvable, but hey, I believe in your abilities. Pause for a moment, harness your creativity, and let's face this challenge together. The answer is just waiting for your insightful touch. Are you ready to showcase your solution? Typical way of thinking to solve this question is just to move the glasses. And to move the glasses, it requires you to touch 2 containers. But to actually solve it, you need to think out of the box. And out of the box thinking is rather simple. You need to pour the water from one glass to another. Take the second glass from the left and pour the water into the second from the end container. Empty glass container and return it back, only touching one container. In this question, you're presented with the statement, lion is to pride as fish is to, and your answer needs to be selected as one out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, pack, choice B, school, choice C, colony, and choice D, pod. Take a moment to fully understand the question and carefully choose your answer. Once you're ready, we'll reconnect to review it together. Let's get started. Time's up. Do you have your answer ready? I hope so, because the solution here is really simple. To better understand the correct answer, let's first understand why other choices are incorrect. Choice A, pack, is incorrect because it refers to a group of wolves. Choice C, colony, is incorrect because it refers to the group of ants. And choice D, pod, is incorrect because it refers to the group of whales or dolphins. Which leaves us with school. School of fish is correct because just like a pride as a group of lions, a school is a group of fish. And the logical connection here is based on the group names for the animals. What's interesting here is that fish form schools primarily as a defense mechanism. The large number of them confuses predators making it difficult for them to single out a target. A school of fish moves in a highly coordinated manner, creating the illusion of a single larger organism. This synchronized swimming helps in evading predators and conserving energy. Another cool fact is that fish in school communicate through visual signals and water vibrations, enabling them to change direction almost instantaneously. So the correct statement here is lion is to pride as fish is to school. And the correct answer here is choice B, school. In this question, you're presented with the group of people, and you need to determine the family relationship. Anna is Ben's sister. Carol is Ben's mother. David is Carol's father. Emily is David's mother. How is Anna related to David? And you need to select your answer out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, grandfather. Choice B, grandmother. Choice C, daughter. And choice D, granddaughter. This is what we're gonna do. Take a moment to understand the question, just like you would in a real test. Make sure you choose one of the 4 options before time is up. Afterwards, I'll walk you through the solution step by step. Alright, let's dive in. Time's up. Do you have your answer ready? I truly hope so, because even though question seems complex, the solution to this problem is surprisingly simple. To solve this question, you need to analyze each statement in the question and make conclusions out of them. Let's start with the first statement. Anna is Ben's sister. This tells us that Anna and Ben are siblings. Let's move on to the next one. Carol is Ben's mother, which means that Carol is also Anna's mother, since they're siblings. The next statement states David is Carol's father, which means that David is the father of Carol, making him the grandfather to both Ben and Anna. And the last statement here is Emily is David's mother. Emily is David's mother, making her the great-grandmother to both Ben and Anna. You still remember the original question, right? How Anna is related to David. Since David is Anna's grandfather, Anna is the granddaughter of David. So the correct answer here is choice D, granddaughter. But wait, are you ready for another round? Now you know how to solve these types of challenges. Let's keep the momentum going. Try this question to see how you would do. Lily is Jack's cousin. Nora is Jack's aunt. Oliver is Nora's brother. And Peter is Oliver's father. So the question is, how is Lily related to Peter? You need to select your answer out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, daughter. Choice B, niece. Choice C, granddaughter. And choice D, great-granddaughter. After you worked out your answer, post it in comments and I'll share my feedback. Enjoy solving this amazingly cool problem. Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail." So let's embrace Mr. Emerson's wisdom by thinking outside of the box and forging new path that will lead us to original and impactful solution for this question. You're presented with the series of expressions. Unusually looking expressions. 3 by 37 equals 31. 4 by 27 equals 31. 5 by 17 also equals 31. And we need to calculate and find the answer for the expression 7 multiplied by 37 and select it out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 31. Choice B, 51. Choice C, 61. And last but not least, choice D, 71. Here's what we're gonna do. Why don't you embrace the wisdom of Mr. Emerson, take a moment to rule out the wrong answers, check your choices, and then we'll reconnect on the other side. And once we do, you will be one step closer to mastering your own and impactful trail. Time's up. Are you ready with your answer? The pattern here is so simple that you will be amazed. You need to add all 3 digits on the left side of the equation, ignoring the signs, and reverse the digits in the sum to get to the result on the right. Let's look at the example. 3 multiplied by 37 equals 31. Obviously, this is not mathematically correct expression because 3 multiplied by 37 would result in much larger, much bigger number. By the way, can you calculate it and give me the result in the comments? But to solve this expression, we need to add 3 plus 3 plus 7, and the result would be 13. And then we reverse the digits of 13, and 13 reversed is 31. Let's verify our hypothesis with the second expression to make sure we're in the right trail. 4 multiplied by 27 equals 4 plus 2 plus 7 and equals 13, reversed equals 31. 5 multiplied by 17 equals 5 plus 1 plus 7 and equals 13, which reverse gives us the 31. And now it's the magic time to calculate the missing number. 7 multiplied by 73 equals 7 plus 7 plus 3 and equals 17. Reverse equals 71. But wait, let's make sure you know how to do it. Why don't you take an expression 8 by 83 and calculate the result? Post your answer in comments and I'll give you my feedback. Can you do it? Because the answer to this question is choice D, 71. Approaching this question is like following a trail of footprints in a detective story. Each answer leads you to the next clue. And with every step, you're closer to solving the grand mystery of your success. You're presented with 3 cool-looking squares. Each square has 5 numbers inside. The first square has number 2 in the middle, then numbers 3, 3, 1, and 5. The second square has numbers 3 in the middle, and then numbers 4, 4, 1, and 7. And then the third square has number 4 in the middle, and then numbers 5, 5, 1, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 7, choice B, 8, choice C, 9, and choice D, 10. Take your time to carefully think through this problem, eliminate the wrong choices, and double-check your final answer. Ready, set, go. Time's up. Are you ready with your solution? I hope you are, since the pattern here cannot be any simpler. Let's look at the numbers in the first square diagonally. 1 plus 2 equals 3, and 3 plus 2 equals 5, which means that adding middle number to the bottom numbers calculates numbers on the top. Let's confirm this pattern with the second shape. 1 plus 3 equals 4. 4 plus 3 equals 7. Let's double check with the third shape. 1 plus 4 equals 5. And now is the magic time to calculate the missing number. 5 plus 4 equals 9. So the correct answer here is choice C, 9. But hold on, there is more. Here's the question for you to tackle. The first shape has number 3 in the middle and numbers 4, 4, 1, and 7 on the outside. The second shape has number 5 in the middle and then numbers 6, 6, 1, and 11 on the outside. And then the third shape has number 9 in the middle and then numbers 10, 10, 1 on the outside. And then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 15, choice B, 16, choice C, 17, and last but not least, choice D, 19. After you found your answer, post it in comments and I'll provide my feedback. Best of luck with this exciting challenge. Here's the question interviewer might ask you to test both your business knowledge and analytical thinking. Let's see if you know the answer. How well do you know the origins of some of the world's most valuable companies? Which company started in a garage? Believe it or not, the answer might surprise you, and you need to select your answer out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, Amazon, choice B, Apple, choice C, Google, and choice D, Facebook. Here's the deal. Review this question carefully, just like you would in a real test. Make sure to choose your answer before time runs out. And when you have your answer ready, we will walk through the solution together. Let's begin. Time's up. Do you have your answer ready? I hope you did not select answers A or D. Amazon was started in Jeff Bezos's rented house in Seattle, and Facebook was launched from a Harvard dorm room. But if you have selected Apple or Google, you are right. In fact, there are two correct answers to this question. Apple's humble beginnings in the garage highlight its remarkable journey to becoming one of the world's largest tech companies. And Google was also founded in the garage in Menlo Park. So the correct answers here are choices B, Apple, and C, Google. I can almost guarantee that when you solve this question on your own or come close to the answer by trying, you will significantly improve your cognitive skills. You're presented with the series of numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 24, 56, and 72. You see all the numbers, right? Now we need to start eliminating the numbers. First step, you need to eliminate multiples of 8. In second step, you need to eliminate squares of numbers. And then in the third step, you need to eliminate prime numbers. So, which number is remaining? Your choices for the answers are choice A, 9, choice B, 11, choice C, 12, and last but not least, choice D, 72. Let me give you a quick hint to help you. Let's together eliminate the multiples of 8. The multiples of 8 are 8, 24, 56, and 72. Well, with that in mind, the remaining numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11, 12, and 13. And all you need to do is just to complete step 2 and step 3. So, get ready, set, and go. We already solved step 1. In step 2, we need to eliminate square numbers. So the square numbers are here 1, 4, and 9. 1 is square of 1, 4 is square of 2, and 9 is square of 3. Let's look at the remaining numbers of what's left. We have 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 12, and 13. You know, I can't believe that just by doing one more step, we can eliminate that many numbers. But the reality is that the prime numbers here are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, and 13. And the remaining number is 12. So the correct answer here is choice C, 12. Are you ready for more? Try this question to see how you would do. You're presented with the statement, tree is to forest, as bird is to, and your answer needs to be selected as one out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, nest, choice B, flock, choice C, hive, and choice D, den. After you've selected your final answer, post it in comments and I'll share my feedback. Enjoy solving this cool problem. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you for helping us to become one of the largest YouTube channels to help people become smarter, increase your IQ, and to pass any test. If the content of this video was helpful, please make sure to click the like button to help YouTube algorithm promote this video and help other people to find it faster. Giving us a like is also a way for you to tell us that you need more content like this, and when you tell us, we will deliver it for you in the future. For links to free and premium resources, please check the description and comments of this video. You can also go directly to our website, howtoanalyzedata.net, to download the materials related to this topic. I really appreciate your endorsement, support, and patronage of this channel. And thank you for considering to become a member and considering to subscribe. Please leave feedback, suggestions, or corrections in comments. And all the best on your journey. I'll see you in my next video.